Welcome back to the channel, guys. One Asian, one phone here. Got another case review video for you guys today. I want to thank Aulumu for sending me out these cases to review for you guys. This video is not sponsored. I'm not getting any compensation for this video, and they did not take a look at this video before I posted it, so all opinions are my own. Looks like I got 3 cases to review for you guys today, and also a MagSafe phone stand accessory. Alright, first up we have the vegan leather case for the S25 Ultra. Here's the packaging. Alright, so this case has a color changing temperature sensing indicator, a silicone cooling pad, a one-piece aluminum plate that helps dissipate heat from the CPU. Also has an enhanced aluminum camera frame and also uses tactile aluminum buttons. It's MagSafe compatible for wireless charging and power share capability. The weight of this case is also 45 grams. This is the black color, but it also comes in white. Alright, now we got the case out of the packaging. Let's take a closer look at everything. And here is the aluminum camera frame and the heat dissipation plate, along with their temperature sensor indicator. Inside the case looks like it's aligned with the felt material, so it doesn't scratch up your phone. There's that silicone cooling pad on the bottom there. Take a closer look at around the inside of the case. Got that MagSafe ring in the middle there. The vegan leather wraps all around the sides. Alright, next up, let's get the phone in here, see how it fits. Snaps right in, which is always a good indicator of a good fit. It's got nice individual camera cutouts for the lenses, for a nice clean look. The lenses are recessed, so they're not going to be scratched up when you put this phone on its back. And here's that temperature sensing indicator that changes colors. And this aluminum plate is slightly raised for that protection of the camera lenses. I've never actually owned a leather case for a phone, and actually pleasantly surprised with this one. I like the way it's designed, integrated with the metal plate. Alright, next up, let's see how these aluminum buttons feel. Nice and clicky, no problems there. The aluminum buttons gives you like a more premium feel. Here's the bottom of the case with the cutouts. S Pen is easily accessible. Got a nice cutout for the charging port. Every cutout seems to be lined up nicely. Next up, let's check the front of the case. It's got a nice little lip around the edge, so you're not going to have any problems if you want to put this phone face down on a table. Your screen is going to be protected. Alright, next up, let's see how tight the edges are. And it feels very secure. It's not loose, so when this phone does fall, it's not going to pop off the corner or anything like that. Alright, next let's check out the edge panel accessibility. Alright, no problems there. Alright, next up, let's check S Pen compatibility. See if the magnet in this case interferes at all. Alright, no problems with that. Alright, now I'm going to get my UAG MagSafe compatible kickstand. See how strong the magnet is. Shaky test. Looks like it passed. Alright, next up, let's take out the S Pen and see if this interferes also. Now that we got a MagSafe accessory on, And looks like there's no issue there also, so that's good. One case down, 2 to go. Alright, next up is the frosted case. Alright, some key aspects of this case. 2 sides IMD process. It's anti-scratch and anti-fade. It is made out of TPU with aluminum buttons, and the camera ring is also made out of aluminum. And one cool feature this case has is glow-in-the-dark lines, which I'm going to show you guys later in the video. And the weight of this case is 44 grams. So Aulumu has 2 versions of this. This is this translucent gray color, and there also is one that's called translucent white, which I've pictured here. So if you have a light color phone, maybe the white one would go better. But since I have a jet black S25 Ultra, this is going to go good with that. So from closer inspection of this case, it looks like this case is kind of layered with this design. So it's not like a sticker that's on there. It's kind of has a little 3D effect of everything. Take a look at the inside of the case. Alright, let's get this phone in here and see how this looks. Alright, nice satisfying click again. So nice secure fit. So with my video setup, this looks very light and gray, but in reality it looks more like this. Pretty much like a light black. Alright, let's take a closer look at the camera cutout. So there is that aluminum ring that surrounds, that helps protect the camera lenses. Really cool looking case, guys, in person. So it definitely looks better than in the pictures in person. CPU cooling holes. MagSafe ring pad, or whatever you call it. Some of those glow-in-the-dark lines, which you'll see later. And here in the sides, we got this textured grip that's molded into the TPU. It kind of feels like a fine sandpaper, and when you have your phone down, it just makes it easy to pick up. I wish more case manufacturers would use this type of material on their cases. It definitely adds to the feel of the case. Nice size opening for the charging port. S Pen area slightly recessed. Alright, let's check out these aluminum buttons. Got a nice clicky feel to them, no problems there. Nice precise microphone cutout. Next, let's check out the front of the case. Look at the edge protection all around. It's got a nice lip all around, so you lay your phone face down, you're not going to have any issues. Alright, let's check out the rigidity on the sides and the top and bottom. Alright, so it's not loose, so it's good. Edge panel is easily accessible, no problems there. So one thing that I really love about this case, it's not a fingerprint magnet. So whenever you have this type of frosted material, it just doesn't pick up fingerprints as easily. So very good positive of this case. Overall, it's just an awesome looking case. Alright, next, let's make sure there's no S Pen interference with this case on. No problems there. Check out the magnet strength. Shaky, shaky. Pass. S Pen works fine with a MagSafe accessory. Alright, next let's check out these glow-in-the-dark lines. Kind of reminds me of something you would see in the movie Tron. Alright, last but not least, we got the Aramid Fiber case. This case comes in a very light 29 grams. So this pretty much has the same components as the vegan leather case. It's just made out of Aramid fiber and just has a thinner profile. Alright, just take a little closer look at the camera cutout. Very similar to the vegan leather case. Very nice Aramid fiber. Feels very rigid. MagSafe ring. Alright, let's get the S25 Ultra in here. Snaps right into place. Let's wipe off these lenses real quick. Nice and precise camera cutouts. Got that aluminum frame, protect those lenses. Here are those heat dissipating holes for the CPU. Temperature sensing indicator. So one of the key benefits of a case made of Aramid fiber is very, very light, but strong at the same time. So that's how you're allowed to have a thin profile, still be a pretty protected case. And because how strong Aramid fiber is, it's got really good scratch resistance. So it'll last a long time. Alright, next let's check out the front protection. So we got very, very minimal protection in the front there. It barely raises above the screen. So now this corner looks a little bit jagged. Kind of wish they rounded it out just a little bit more around the whole corner there. Kind of wish they just covered this whole area. So Aulumu next year for the S26 Ultra, cover all the sides. I think it would be better overall. So design wise, that's probably my only gripe, my only con. Otherwise, the case is awesome. I mean, it looks good, it's lightweight, feels good in the hands, very minimal. Just finish off that bottom piece for next year. Alright, let's check out the S Pen functionality with this case on. No problems there. Let's check out this MagSafe phone stand. Shaky, shaky, nice and strong. Alright, now let's check out the S Pen again. Oh, it looks like we got some dead spots here. Must be something with this Aramid case with the magnet. So con number 2. Alright, now let's check this magnetic phone stand. Also doubles as a box cutter. Interesting. Alright, so this comes in white and black. I was hoping they were going to send me black. It would match all the black cases that they sent me. But oh well. Thank you though for sending me this also. Looks like these are extra magnets, I guess, for a case that doesn't have magnets in them already. Nice addition if you need those. Let's get the wrapping all off here. Alright, let's check out this box cutter here. It's got this little button here you push up. Pretty cool. One of those things, better to have it than not need it, than need it and not have it. Box cutter. Alright, so the actual stand rotates in any direction, 360 degrees. Check out how strong it is. Very strong. Rotates landscape mode, portrait mode, So it feels very sturdy. And it's just got a nice satisfying click when you turn it. So, very well built. I just wish it was black. The magnet feels very strong. So you're not going to have any problems with this thing falling off. It's a pretty cool looking phone stand. Alright guys, well there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will leave a link to their website in the description, and also some Amazon links because they're starting to pop up there. The Aramid Fiber case retails for about 70 bucks. The Frosted case 36 bucks. And the vegan leather case at $50. And if you guys haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button. And why don't you leave a comment down below. Let me know which one of these three cases you would put on your S25 Ultra. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.